Ever since I first started CAS, I knew I didn't want to do the reflections.
I know I'd go from rags to riches if you would only say you care.
Hello, today is April 12th, 2025. I'm going to be doing my CAS Reflections. My teacher wanted me to do my reflections as a video just because she knows that I like being very creative with this stuff. So I'm going to be going through each month starting at November through April. So basically this video is just going to be like kind of like a reflection on all those months. During the month of November, I worked on stop motion films. My month of November hadn't been really eventful, so I wanted to make sure that I kept myself busy by working on videos. I had been planning on making a video during this month as I had a lot of time on my hands. What was different about this video was I had written out a script beforehand. That way I knew exactly what I was going to film and how long each clip was going to be. I was aware of what I wanted to film, and I increased my own strengths of planning films out more accurately to make filming each scene that much easier, allowing my skills to grow and mature. Timing stop motion clips is not easy because I have to make sure I animate the clips in a very constant way. If a clip came out slightly unsynced, then the rest of the video had to be refilmed, and I had to make sure that it looked good and it flowed nicely. I used the song Vomit Spit by MF Doom for my video because I liked the song. The outcome of this was I was able to increase my own awareness of my own strengths and areas of growth. I did this through trying something new and seeing what I was able to accomplish through trying something different. During this same month, I had also worked on another stop motion video. This video, similar to the other one, was posted on my TikTok. The purpose behind this video was just for entertainment, like the other video. I had been working on this video around the same time as the other one. The song in this video is King's Lead Hat by Brian Eno. I think I'm saying that name right. This song was a little bit more fast-paced, so I found it very challenging to get the lyrics to line up with the music in the process of editing this video. I also had the trouble of perfectly timing each character that came on screen, meaning I had to make sure that when one character came on, he wasn't overlapping with another one, or that he came on too early or too late. So it was all a matter of timing and making sure everything worked out good. I wanted to put more characters in my video, as I usually only used a small amount of characters, usually 2. So I found it very fun to incorporate more characters into it and just, see what the video would turn out like. I think it was much easier with the green screen because I could film one character at a time and then, put them all together on one scene. So it was definitely very fun to do that, and I think that turned out very well. The outcome of making this video is I was able to undertake new challenges and develop skills in the process of making this video. During the month of December, I helped out a prison ministry. Basically what that is like people who work together to help out inmates, whether that's like giving them cards or stuff like that. Since it was in December, it was like a Christmas thing, so they wanted to help them out and like basically just give them something to look forward to in the Christmas season. I helped pack the socks, and basically each person had their own role. So we all packed our own things. Some people packed the hygienic supplies, other people packed like the cards and stuff, but I packed the socks. So it was interesting to see everyone work together, and it was just like I saw the benefits of working as one, as we were able to like do this really quick, and I just think it was a great experience for me all around, just seeing that we could work a lot faster and be more productive through working together. So I just found that really interesting and very fun to do, and I was able to recognize the benefits of working collaboratively. Also during the month of December, I filmed a dance video that I posted on TikTok. The purpose of this video was entertainment. I filmed this video in front of a green screen and later edited it in CapCut. I was able to increase the strength of my filming skills as I filmed myself rather than filming my action figures or doing a stop motion video. The video contains the song Pump Up the Jam. I had to edit the video, making sure the lyrics line up with the song. I started doing more of my videos including lyrics as I found it a bit of a challenge to do, but overall thought I made the video more entertaining, giving the audience something to focus on while the video is playing. I was very proud of what I was able to make and think it was a very fun video to make and watch. The outcome of this is I was aware of the areas I needed to grow in, and I was able to take the steps in order to make sure the video came out the way I envisioned it. During the month of January, I hung out with my friends after school. We played football together. It was snowing out, so we had to dress up really warm. During this time of playing football, I was able to identify my own strengths. It turns out that I'm much better at throwing the football rather than catching it. During my time playing with them, I did my best to develop my catching skills as it was important if I wanted to score points for me and my friend. The outcome of this is I was able to identify my own strengths and develop areas to grow. During the month of January, I had also made a stop motion video. The video was much different from my others as I wanted to try telling a story while also incorporating music into the story. I chose a story from one of my favorite Spider-Man comics, Kraven's Last Hunt. I took the concept of the story and made it into a stop motion video, but instead of just telling the story at face value, I wanted to tell the story through music. I chose the song Never Did by MF Doom as I felt it was appropriate with what happens to Spider-Man in the comic. The song also fit very well with the darker and more serious tone I was going for in the video. I found it challenging to figure out how much of the video I wanted to focus on the story and how much of the video I wanted to revolve around the song. I undertook this challenge by first listening to the song and planning out how much film I needed in order to match with how long the song was. I ended up only using about a minute or less of the song. That way I wouldn't have to worry too much about how much of the song I was using. I was able to develop my storytelling skills as I feel I somewhat accurately portrayed what happens in the comic while also simplifying it enough that the video wasn't super long. I wanted this video to imitate the story but not entirely be an accurate representation of it. Mostly because the story's pretty long and also I just feel like if you want the full experience of the story you might as well just read it. So I didn't want to take that away from the audience. But yeah, the outcome of this is I was able to undertake new challenges and develop my skills and process of making the video. During the month of February, I played Minecraft with a lot of my friends. During this time, we played Minecraft on David's World together. David is my friend and he hosted a server so we could all play together. I'm fairly good at Minecraft, so I had no trouble gaining success in the game. There isn't necessarily an objective to Minecraft, it's rather like exploring and building stuff, so it was much more of just trying to have a good time. During my time on the server, my friend Edward and I collaborated together. We decided we wanted to separate ourselves from the rest of the group and live at our own base. I built a tower at our base and Edward did a lot of exploring, looking for resources that could benefit us and make us stronger than our other friends. I found that it was better working with someone else because I didn't have to do everything on my own. I could split the workload between Edward and I. Even outside the game, when we talked in person, we discussed our plans and what we wanted to get done when we got a chance to get back on the game. Basically what we did is maybe during lunch, during school, we would just talk about what we wanted to do once we got home and like get back in the game. So I found it very fun to just have those conversations with him, plan it out, and then, after school get back to playing Minecraft and just, doing what we said we wanted to do. So I always found that very fun. The outcome of this is I was able to collaborate with others and I recognized the benefits of working with somebody else in the video game. During the month of February, I also made a video. This video was short and mostly came out of my boredom during that month. February was just very, boring, not much to do. I wanted to make a video that included the song Dirty Work by Steely Dan. Really liked the song, but I didn't know how I wanted to film it. I decided to take some time to write down some ideas in order to get a better understanding of exactly what I wanted the video to look like. I found it challenging trying to figure out what I wanted to use in the video as I could either make it very extravagant or make it much more simple. In the interest of time, I decided this time around I will film the video in a much more simplistic manner. I was able to overcome the challenge of not knowing what to film by deciding to go with the flow and develop my skills of improvisation. Rather than planning out how I wanted to film it, I found it much more enjoyable to just film stuff and place it together to see if it worked. This is how I filmed most of my videos in the past, and I find it to be one of my favorite ways of making videos. It's not as efficient as planning videos out, but I found it very enjoyable. The outcome of this is I was able to undertake new challenges and develop new skills in the process of making this video. During the month of March, I made a video. This video was one my dad filmed while we were on our walk around Lake Catherine. I had asked him to film me walking around the lake. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with the footage, but I figured I could find a way to use it. Once we got home, I took a look at the footage and tried to figure out ways I could make it into a video. I found it challenging at first, as I had not planned out anything yet. After a while of thinking, I knew I wanted to try something new. I wanted to choose certain clips and put them in different frames. The video I made is titled Shapes and Stuff because each clip is in a different shape. I thought that would be fun and interesting way of showing the video, as I'd never done a video like this before. I think the video turned out well and I enjoyed making it. The outcome was I was able to undertake new challenges and develop new skills in the process of filming this video. During the month of March, I went hiking and fishing with my family. My family and I love being outdoors, so we took a day off to go hiking. It was me, my brother, and my dad. We went hiking at Starved Rock for about 2 to 3 hours. We like going to Starved Rock because there's a lot of area to just walk around and it's super nice over there. I identified that although being very tired the day of the hike, I never felt worn out after hiking. Although I didn't feel worn out, I found it necessary for future experiences that I get a good night's sleep before I go hiking. Because the night before I had spent, I'd stood up to like 11 or 12 playing a game with my friends, so I found it necessary that in future experiences, I make sure to get a good night's sleep. Because if I want to enjoy something, it's better that I'm fully rested and fully aware of what I'm doing. It didn't interfere with my hiking experience, but once we sat down to go fishing, I found myself dozing off. Overall, I enjoyed this time with my family and it was a really good day. The outcome of this is I was able to identify my own strengths and develop areas to grow. During the month of April, I had started doing vlogs. I mainly did the vlogs just because I wanted something to do during the month, and I felt it was a nice way to get my ideas out there. The thing with vlogging is I didn't realize how much time it would take. I found it a bit challenging at some points, but overall, I felt that it was a time for me to just grow, especially my strengths. I feel that as I did more vlogs, I felt that I became more comfortable with them. It became easier to do the vlogs, and overall it just became a much more enjoyable experience. I do feel that at times I prioritize the vlogs over things that are more important, being homework and other stuff like that. So I think for areas of growth, I definitely need to prioritize my work first, and then if I have time to do the vlogs, I can always do that another time. So I just definitely think that I need to get my priorities straight, and I just, take the time to really think about what I'm doing and take the time to do that. The outcome of doing all this was I was able to identify my own strengths and develop new areas to grow. Now, going a little further down the line of vlogs, let's talk about vlog 11. Me and my friends went to the park and we played basketball. It was a good group of us and it was a very enjoyable time. I found it very fun to just get into teams. It was about a 5-on-4. It was basically my friends against some of my other friends, and it was fun to just collaborate with my friends and be able to, pass the ball to each other, see what other people's strengths were. I'm pretty good at shooting as far as getting the ball to the rim, but actually making it inside the net is something I kind of had to work on. I definitely saw the benefits of working together, as it made it easier to score points, and overall it just made it a lot funner to play basketball. The outcome of this experience is I'd say it demonstrated my own skills and what I was good at, while also recognizing the benefits of working with others, as I don't have the same skills as someone else would. It's just my reflections for my CAS. That's November through April, and yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. I think this is getting submitted to IB, so hope you like this. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Probably make another video like this for reflections, and yeah, so see you.